Today some little things interest me, and today I was just going to go to the Japanese cemetery, which is in Broome. And this Japanese cemetery is completely related to all the pearl divers that used to be here. And the pearling industry started in Broome in about the 1880s, and it wasn't too long that within a few short years that there was 300 pearling luggers operating in the area. But I thought I'd come here today. These sorts of things interest me, and there's about 700 people buried here, and all these divers are divers who drowned while actually doing the job, or they died of getting the bends when they came up from the depths. And the other day I went to the museum and saw some of the gear they used to wear to go diving, and you know, truly it's like, with what you know today, you'd never do it, because you can just see how dangerous it was. And so let's go to this cemetery and have a brief look, and just consider what these people went through in their quest to make some money and have a better life. You know, I walk around and you know, we don't know what all these names mean, but you think about in the 1880s, these people living in Japan, they're now going to come to a country that they know nothing about, with this dream of making money and having a better life. And when I look around here, all these men would have come here, and when you think about it, they probably died and they never saw their families again. They probably left wives and children, mothers and fathers, and yet here they are, all just laying here. And as I said before, there's about 700, they say, are here, and all these men died in their quest looking for pearls. It's really kind of a sad story in some ways. The funny thing about coming to a cemetery, sometimes when you come to a cemetery and you're surrounded by those that are just laying in the ground, that reminds you how important life is, and that you only get one crack at it. And so yeah, you know, often, what are all the stories of these people? Travelled far away. You know, I kind of find it hard to think to not see your family again. Here we have quite a large monument, and everything's in Japanese, but I kind of wonder what the significance of this one was. People bring fruit and do a bit of worship here, but I wonder if this was just an important person, or what it all meant. History says that a lot of these divers came from a certain area in Japan, and it was called Yakomama Prefecture in Japan. So I presume that many people in the village, they said there was a few villages there, and I suppose once knowledge got out that people could come to Australia and maybe find pearls and make money, then many of them left. So I'm sure some of these villages would have lost a lot of men. A lot of wives lost husbands, a lot of children lost fathers. But, you know, always take time to think about those things, you know, that your life is important, and, you know, your life soon passes by, so make the most of it. But, yeah, so I just thought that'd be a little bit of an interesting video, just to see things what they're about. Here's a little shed and grave here, beautiful headstone made out of marble. And it looks like little vases that look like flowers, where you can put some flowers into. You know, when you think in the old days, if you sent a letter back home, it could take months on a ship, and whether they ever got there. these graves here. All those that left behind these villages. They must have all wondered what happened to these men, what happened to my husband, what happened to my dad. Never to return to the place where they came from. And just died lonely people. How hard it would have been just taken away from your family and living in camps, living around Broome. And yeah, something to think about. Well, anyway, until next time, we'll catch you then. Cheers.